Good morning, class. So I'm your teacher in this morning. I'm Azwan A. Aki. Okay. So in this morning, so before we proceed, our topic in this morning. So let us pray. So we can lead the prayer in this morning. Oh yes, Pharaohs, stand up. Amen. So okay. So your tray is arranged. Okay. So keep straight your line. Okay. So tapos 10 of free. Okay. So the previous topic is about basics 10 exercise. Okay, it's about the related component. So in this morning on Monday, okay, that I will discuss. So before we proceed our next our the topic, so I want you to imagine that the languages are not existing. English as well as the Filipino do not exist. So how do you feel anyone? Yes, Abu Bakar. Very good. Oh yes, Siti. Singlian. Okay. Oh, Feroz. Thank you, class. So all of your answers are correct. It is a very hard if this the language are not existing. Correct. As well as we know it as used as a major. Okay. So major way to communicate with other people. Okay, we should learn to values this the language we have. Okay, so today is our topic about topic course description. Okay, so today's our the topic is all about the course descriptions of the language subject areas and goals of the language. Okay, when you hear when you hear the word or the course of descriptions, what's coming to your mind? Oh yes, Gina. Very good. Oh, Jule. Very good. Okay, thank you. So please listen attentively. So because the later on we will have the oral examinations. Okay. Okay. The course of description is defined as the bird's eye view of the language subjects that will be all teachings. It give the some brief information about the particular subjects. So, okay. So how about the goal and expectations? Anyone's? Oh yes, Feroz, you're energetic on this morning. Okay, you are a listener. Okay, yes, very good. Another? Oh yes, Fatima. Okay, thank you, class. So that is the goal of the expectation that expected the learning outcomes at the end of each grades of the year. It is for the bird's eye view of the course of this subject. Okay, so here in the Philippines, there are the two primary language used. What are those? Oh, anyone? Okay, so here in the Philippines, there are the two primary languages. Okay, use what are those? Oh, very good. Okay, So there are the four language subject area that each student must take, namely English for elementary, English for the secondary. Okay, so Filipino elementarya and Filipino secondary. The course description, goal, and objective for each subject area are little from the BCE. So what those BCE stand for? Very good. So yes, very good. Okay, the course of description of English for elementary, it is concerned with the developing the competencies of the student in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, so that is Filipino. So in the Filipino elementary has the same course. Okay, description with the English elementary, but the only difference is a Filipino language is used to develop their listening, speaking, and reading and writing. Okay, so again, what are the competencies English, elementary, and Filipino elementaria target to develop? Oh yes, Gina. Very good. Okay, it seems like the youth are not really listening to the discussion in this morning. Okay, so the course description for English secondary is to develop the student to be a good English language communicator, as the English is the information lingua franca. Okay, lingua franca. So anyone who has the idea that the lingua franca is, oh yes, oh, so okay, if not, so lingua franca is a language used by the different, okay, by the different people not sharing the same mother tongue. For example, so I give you the example. Okay, if you're I give you the example para man idea, you have the idea. Okay, so very well, wait lang. So in a Filipino and Korean, okay, Filipino and Korean communicate using English language. Okay, Filipino and Korean using an English language. English is a lingua franca. Did you get it, class? Very well. Okay. Going back to the lesson, Filipino secondary. Okay. We're back to our topic. Is to teach the student how to use Filipino lingua franca. Okay. Use Filipino language properly, and to use Filipino language to other subject. Okay. Okay. I have here the handouts about the goal and objective of each language areas. Read this for the 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Then later I will ask the someone to explain each. So please get one and pass. Okay, you have Jan. Okay, so I know you learned a lot from these days. Okay, discussion days and this discussion. So anyone who can summarize the lesson? June, you raise your hands. Stand up. Okay, very good. So, another? Oh, yes. Gino? Okay, you have a seat. Thank you. Okay, thank you. It is a very important to it's a very important for every student to learn these language subjects areas so that we can communicate to each other very well. Or learning Filipino language help us to communicate with our the country. Okay, and can be build a good nation of learning of English language make us the internationally competent and become a more successful. Okay, so that is thank you for short summarize. Thank you. Okay, so that is good like I'm teach you, so I'm a discussion, you are communicate with me. Okay, you can communicate with us, so that is a good listener. Okay, you are writing. Okay, the other in the few minutes that I will discussion, that is a good to you if you are adapted. Okay, you adapt. Thank you. The most that important, remember class. Okay, remember, if you are proceed in the college, senior high school, whatever you are going to proceed, remember, think before you do that. Okay, remember, think before you do that. Okay, so get one fourth of sheet of your yellow paper, or if you have a bond paper, no, yellow paper. Okay, and answer the following questions. Okay, so I have 10 questions, so answer it. Okay. Okay. So on the on one whole sheet of your this is your assignment. Okay, this is your assignment. On one whole sheet of your paper, choose one from the four language subject area and write an insight about it. Okay, did you get? Okay, very good. So that's all about the our topic in this morning. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you, class, and hopefully you're a lot of the learn about me topic in this morning. Thank you, class, and goodbye. Bye. Okay, keep safe and ingat. Bye.